Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be bringing you our latest war in Knights of Zion, and let's start things off with an attack from Burtis. He is bringing in an attack that I don't often see him use, which is the Drag Bat. Weird comp, and I believe it's probably just because the fact that we just got some brand new camp levels at Town Hall 13, so he has an extra dragon, and I guess he allocated it to the dragon instead of some extra balloons. So let's see how he did. First thing he's going to do is drop his queen over here on this gold mine, and what that's going to do is try to get her in and take out that air defense next to the town hall, which is probably going to be pretty big for what he has in store for the rest of his attack, because he really needs to take the fire away from the town hall if he can. Got some dragons coming in down here on the 3 to 6 o'clock side, wide range up here. He's going to try to get somewhat of a funnel going, get all the dragons in, Coco Loons up in front, make sure he can soak up all the Sams. And here we go, clan council does get pulled. The king comes in over here, and he actually comes in pretty clutch because he doesn't only set the funnel but also takes out some of the Tesla farms. So that was a pretty good value over there, holding on to the royal champion for now. Dragons pushing through the base, gonna make it to the eagle pretty quick, and he still has the blimp, gonna drop it right now and try to let it get all the way to the town hall. Town hall is active. He is past the 51% mark, and he pops the Grand Warden ability for that blimp to make it all the way to the town hall. And right here, this air defense that he took out with the queen early on would have been firing on these dragons. He's going to rage up the dragons that came out of the clan council to take out the town hall. A few dragons left, and the royal champion and bats are going to come in at 12 o'clock. Now, he should have used both of these frees right here to keep this multi-target inferno frozen so the bats weren't getting roasted, but unfortunately, he wasn't paying too much attention. Lucky for him, it was okay because he did not have a lot of the base left. And the royal champion throws her shield. There's only one defense that can even target the bats at this point, and that is the archer tower, and it goes down. So the bats, royal champion, and the dragons are going to clean up the rest of the base since there are no defenses left. And this was a pretty crushing attack for Burtis and his drag bat, and it's, like I said, something I don't see him use often because he sticks with his P.E.K.K.A. smash and Yeti smash most often. But it was a really great job for Burtis, and at the end there he almost lost all of those bats, but luckily he cleaned it up. Now, I don't actually know how to say his name, been in the clan for a while, and I've never really had to call him anything, but for all intents and purposes, we're going to call him GA, and he's going to come in with a P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. With the new level of the P.E.K.K.A., it's doing pretty well right now, so let's see how he does it. He's going to come in from 12 o'clock, and he's pretty much going to just try to set the funnel on both sides here with an E-Drag and send in everything straight down the middle here. The clan castle is actually going to help him out here and draw the attention of his troops so he can send in the wall wrecker and get them into this compartment, into the defensive ring. Wall wrecker coming in, smashes it open, and under the raids they push in pretty fast. He's going to try to allow this wall wrecker to make it all the way to the town hall to make sure that the town hall does go down, because he definitely needs to secure the 2-star at town hall 13 here. So the wall wrecker activates the town hall as it bashes on that wall and makes it all the way in there. Yetis come out, and they're going to be under that rage still, so they're going to make it through that town hall no problem. Try to take out some of these skeletons. The queen taking out a multi-target inferno on the right side of the base. The electro dragon coming down pretty late on this end. He was supposed to use it for the funnel. Bats come in now from 3 o'clock. He has 2 freezes. He's going to freeze over this wizard tower here. Hopefully the bats can make it all the way through that wizard tower. Does he have to invest another freeze? He does not. So he does have another freeze for the back end of the base. 1 wizard tower left, and the eagle also targeted the bats. Luckily, he had the freeze spell. He gets through the wizard tower as well as the eagle artillery. The bats, queen, everything just working through the back end of the base. There is a royal champion up on the back end, but the bats and the king are going to take care of her. The king distracting, and the bats take her down. And still had a bunch of P.E.K.K.A. at the end as well. So this was a pretty crushing attack for GA. In this one, we have Benjo coming in with the Zap Dragon attack, something like that. You got the super minions cooked up with 7 dragons and 5 balloons here, and this was an absolutely amazing attack strategy. So he's going to start things off with these zaps. He has 6 zap spells as well as 2 earthquake spells, and he's trying to get as much value out of them as he can. So he drops a few, just 3 of them, and then the earthquake, and then another one comes down to take out the inferno tower to the left, and then he drops 2 more to take out the scatter, and then a sweeper, and then drops drops an earthquake to get some extra damage on this single here, and that was huge because he's going to drop his Sui in up top around 12 o'clock here. King is coming down, and he's going to send in the queen in behind. As soon as this super minion sets the funnel for her, she is going to step up and get this air defense, which is huge. But the real thing was that he sent the royal champion in behind as well, and that's the reason he damaged this single target inferno, so she could use her seeking shield ability and take it down. So that is 2 single target infernos taken down, and they are some of the biggest enemies for the dragons. There you go. The seeking shield does take out that single target inferno. She's also going to work her way up here and kind of set the funnel for the dragons up here as well, getting as much value out of these heroes as possible. Dragons coming down up here at about 1 o'clock, super minions behind, and he has 4 super minions left, 5 balloons still to go, coming in behind these dragons. Grand Warden in, trying to protect them and keep them as healthy as possible. Some of these minions are going to come down here over at 3 o'clock and help set the funnel still for the dragons. Rage coming down for the dragons to push through the royal champion and an air defense, as well as a single target inferno. Pulls the clan castle out, and there we go. It goes down to the dragons. Still has the Grand Warden ability. Gonna try to use it as close to the town hall as possible because he does not want his troops to die off to that giga bomb. Witches from the clan castle are still up, moving in toward these dragons. Dragons should be able to take them down, but he doesn't have an archer to move these skeletons out of the way, so he's gonna have to rely on the dragons and minions to kind of take them down as they go along. Not many defenses left, has a few dragons as well as super minions left on the field. Just need to get through these few Teslas and archer towers down here, and he will be just fine. They're firing on the king right now, but luckily the super minions do a ton of damage as well as the dragon, so they take it down pretty quick. Now all he has to do is get through all of these skeletons up here with this dragon and minion, and hopefully get through the last few defenses down here at 6 o'clock as well. The Grand Warden still helping out, still keeping this dragon very healthy and doing a lot of damage behind it as well. Now the final defense that can hurt any of his troops are down. Just gonna finish up cleaning up with the cannons and a little bit of trash. Not a lot of his army left, but definitely enough to finish it off for the 3-star with this somewhat of a zap dragon attack. I don't know what is going to be coined yet, but it was an amazing attack from Benjo. Last but certainly not least, I'm going to bring you my attack, my triple from this war, and I'm bringing in a super minion Lalo attack, a zap Lalo with the super minions in behind on this one. So we are going to try to get this, all of this nice value over here. So we're going to try to get an air defense, a sweeper, the eagle artillery, as well as the clan castle, and maybe even an expo out of there. No, we're going to damage the expo and drop the rest over here to try to get this wizard tower as well. Then we're going to drop the earthquake to get as much damage on this stuff as we can. We really wanted that air defense to go down for our path, for our Lalo, of course. Super minion coming in up here around 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then the king comes down. Had to set the funnel for the heroes to make sure they did run around the base here and take out the queen and the royal champion, who are both next to each other and outside of the base. The super minion helping clear some of the trash, and then some balloons come down to take care of this right here. This defense was big to go down to make sure my king didn't run around and into here. King popped his ability to get through the enemy queen, and I sent in some of these headhunters to take out the help take out those heroes. Queen and royal champion working on the defenses over there still, and then I went ahead and sent in my Lalo. There was no reason to wait because the heroes were already down over there. Now the Lalo pushing in with the super minions behind, and I sent in the blimp for the town hall. I wanted to make for sure that the town hall did go down, holding on to the warden ability for as long as I can, trying to get everything into his aura if I can, and then pop his ability right here over the town hall, trying to save all of these balloons. Still have both haste, both coming down right here, pushing into this scatter shot. Now I should have froze this scatter shot before it took down those balloons there, but I was a bit late. Then we froze it, and we allowed the super minions as well as a balloon to finish it off. Now my heroes are still running around the base. The royal champion ended up dying off, but the queen still has her ability, and king just now died off, and the final defense defense does go down with the cannon and the mortar over there, and I actually swagged my queen's ability in this Zap Super Minion Lalo attack. The Super Minions are currently my favorite super troop right now. I have not tried out the Super Valkyries yet, but oh my goodness, the minions are great, and I'm going to incorporate them into as many attack strategies as I can because I am loving them so much. But you saw it right here. I tripled with the Super Minion Zap Lalo. Let's see the results of the war. We ended up victorious 47-42 with an 87% total destruction against their 79%. We came in swinging with the 3 stars. Now, we had 3 stars at the bottom here, but I didn't show them because those were dips. Those were Town Hall 12s on their side. So we had to deal with 17 and up on their side being Town Hall 13s. And on our side, we actually had a bit of a disadvantage at the bottom. We had a Town Hall 10 and a Town Hall 12. They crushed those, but we had 1 extra Town Hall 13, a new Town Hall 13 Mike, but a Town Hall 13 nonetheless. So we had a bit of an advantage, but they ended up getting 0 13v13 triples. So from 18 and up, they didn't triple a single base, leaving them with 42 stars. And we actually ended up with, let's see, the 4 that I showed you were all the triples we had against them. So we ended up with 47 stars, crushing the Canadian forces. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this war recap video. You guys are all amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.